If you have spent more than few minutes online in the Pokemon TGC part of the socials, you probably have heard this clip.
Should I open it or should I keep it sealed?
This somehow a 5-second clip of a jingle. It became one of the main symbols of the hobby in the recent times. Considering how the situation is. And since it passed almost 2 years since the first episode of the series, I wanted to make some sort of documentary of the career and how the creator created this format. But Feeling, the better as known as Deep Pocket Monster, is a channel that started around 2020 during the big boom of the trading card game and started making content with its own twist. First of all, we have to talk how the channel is divided in two parts. The Deep Pocket Monster is the part dedicated to the to some challenge, or in general the more going around and buying the singles. Instead, the Short Pocket Monster, the part I'm interested today, is the part dedicated to the short form content, so for TikTok or YouTube Short, where he does the format should I open it or should I keep it sealed, which is a format that I think you know how it works, where he buys products, open them on camera to see if it was a good a good investment or not. This form of video is really entertaining. How it does, and more now the question is how did the how this format basically changed the way of doing content online for Pokemon forever. Because here is not the economic part of the show. The economic part of the show, yeah, it's important, but the most important part is like seeing if the actual investment was worth it or not. It's like we have to come. It's some sort of way for gamble for also the viewer to have the to see if he did or not get the cards. And during these short videos, the the intro is really important for the show itself. That it makes the intro really popular. If we have to do a little history about how does content work nowadays, or in general in history. In history, the before a movie there was before a show there was the overtune that was made to encapsulate the feeling of the watcher before the show starts. And this intro, the should I open it, etc., does the same thing, but in a smaller case, making your brain, when your brain hear the jingle, know we are talking about him. And in general, and also another thing that we have to say about the content is we have to talk about, if we are talking about the jingle, we obviously would think that the jingle is actually made with artificial intelligence. When you watch it, and actually he said in one of his videos, he said that the jingle was actually made by real people, so you don't so it gives some authenticity to the creator. uh he invested on this content from the get-go. This content is really simple. It's just him opening a pack every day. He always posts the content, make it so that you watch the video and you had that short dopamine hit and go on. You see if hits or not and go on for the day. And this for around for what is now 2 years. This show has made a really good effect in the public, because if we go on the Pokemon side of the hobby, if we beside the whole critic about the situation with the scalpers, it's actually the best part of the hobby right now. So Obviously, we should also talk about the rivalry with Alex can catchman. Ca- Alex can catch them. Sorry, where both of them start in a similar situation, chasing for either the shadow for the burning shadow um, Charizard or the multicolor or the Lovebird Latios and Latias. So, and we think about this situation in a really good way. And in general, I think that Deep Pocket Monster has become one of the most recognizable names in the Pokemon TCG community. Most people think this video just opening card, but it was more about the way he talks about the product or how its content feel more earth to earth. Like it's more for the viewer. The viewer feel that he is also part of the hobby. He's not just someone who's superior to them because they have more money or similar. And it's a really nice way to see him. It's a really good content creator. Obviously, you may think, but Yuri, you said more times that you hate people when they put a price in the videos, and but he was one of the first to do it. Yeah, I stand by that point. I still stand from the point that showing the prices are part of the problem. But in general, he doesn't do it because oh look, the money. It's more like yeah, I got burned from this investment. So, in general, I just hope that he can see this video and hope he see that he's really appreciated in this hobby. Where right now we are coming out of a really bad period of time after the whole invasion from Logan Paul and the others. Hope I can publish this video even today if I'm good enough. So, without further ado, I hope you have a great day and I wave you. Bye.